What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a good one. Hope everything's going good. I'm back with another video here on the entertainment channel, guys. And today I'm going to be talking about March Madness. Got to talk about the NCAA tournament, and actually not even talking about the tournament. I'm going to go through, do my bracket right now. I'm making all the picks. You get to see them. Whether you want to follow my picks, make fun of my picks, whatever you got to say, make sure you drop a comment, hit the like button, hit subscribe. But things already started off, guys. The first 4 game already took place. St. Francis, PA versus Alabama State. And, of course, the first game of the tournament starts off absolutely crazy. What ended up being basically like a buzzer beater, full court heave by Alabama State. There was technically 1 second remaining, but they had a crazy start already to this tournament. And I don't know if it's technically the tournament, but it is the first 4. But we got to check this out, y'all. So I pulled up the video on Twitter. And before I even make my picks, we got to show this right here because this was absolutely nuts. Let's see here. We got moved a little box. There we go. Make it easy so we be locked in. You guys see me, I see the video. So this is what just happened, not even like an hour ago.
This is where dreams are made. They're going for it all. Simpson,
look at this.
home run play.
Bro. Every year, I don't know how this happens. It's like a guarantee. The basketball gods know what we need, and they always bring the drama. And that was me, too. I was watching at my kitchen table like, what just happened? Run it back, run it back. Look at this. Full court heave. Bing, bing, bing. In his hands. Let's go. If it doesn't get you excited about college basketball, about March Madness, I don't know what will, guys. We got 3 more first 4 games. Tournament kicking off Thursday. I'm locked in all weekend. That's what March is all about. For real, for real. Look at this. One more time. We got to do 3rd time's a charm. Let's go. Oh, my gosh. And it hit every possible hand. Defenders, offensive players. Still finished it off. That says it all right there, too, right? Can you imagine? You're like, we're tired. We're at least going to go to overtime. We're not going to let them complete this. Dude launches it down. Miss pass, tip, tip. Right into his hands for the layup. It reminded me a lot of the Bears losing on the Hail Mary earlier this year to the Washington Commanders. And both faces, I was like, what just happened? But, dude, this is crazy. Crazy. Great way to start March Madness. Sucks if you're this guy, but it's great if you're this guy. And you can't even be mad. I mean, I guess if you're a St. Francis fan, you can. But as an innocent bystander, this is what I'm here for, is what I'm here to support. And I can't wait to see what happens in the game right now. We should actually check that out real quick. Game right now. Where we at? Where we at, though? North Carolina, San Diego State. A lot of people thought North Carolina shouldn't even made the tournament due to some of their losses, their resume. But they squeaked into the first 4 at least against a tough San Diego Aztecs team. Is that what they're called? Or the Lobos? No, they're the Aztecs. I think New Mexico's Lobos. All right, but crazy start off to that game. Let me get back to it. Let's get back to it. Blood is just flowing like crazy. Excitement is off the chains. All right, y'all. So, like I said, I'm going to do the tournament challenge. I'm going to go through the whole tournament right now. We'll see how long this takes. I did a little bit, like a quick ESPN read on the teams. I'm, to be honest with you, watching way more NBA these days than I've been watching NCAA, mostly due to, I mean, I'm a little bit older now where I'm like, yo, I'm actually like 10 years older than some of these dudes. But second, it's just hard to keep up with the NCAA these days. Players are moving around left and right. There's dudes that have been on 3-4 teams in the last 2 or 3 years. So it's hard to root, but NCAA tournament, March comes around, you know I'm locked in. And I actually have a group bracket with some of my friends. So we do like a fun type of sweepstakes, $100 each person. Winner takes it all. So you got to go home. I won a couple years ago, so believe me, guys, I'm not the best college fan, but when it comes to these little brackets and stuff, sometimes I do know what I'm doing. Barely. All right, so let's see. We got to start off. Where do we want to start? I'll start off in the South. We're going to go down. So now we know who's playing. You got Auburn, Alabama State. This one's got to be easy. Going to Auburn. Can't even question that. Right here, it kind of starts to get a little bit difficult. I mean, you got Louisville. You got Creighton. Let's see. So this is a cool part about if you do it on your computers, you get to see like everything. So right now, if you're trying to do it, if you haven't done your bracket, pull it up. We're going through it together. Just don't make the same picks as me. So essentially, what you got here? You got Louisville. I hate when they do it backwards like that. So overall prediction here, you got Louisville for the ESPN meter to beat Creighton. Simulation, similar games, power ratings, seed difference. Number 9 seeds are 16-8, dude. I mean, I'll go with Creighton. Got to go with the upset. Here, I'll take Michigan. This one actually a little bit interesting because Yale, kind of decent. Even though it's an 8-point spread or 7.5. All right, so you got Texas A&M. Let's see. They've been kind of on a downward spiral, to be honest with you here. Loss, win. Yale, kind of the opposite. Win. But those are obviously a little bit different. They're just in conference tournament games. But overall, the Aggies to win, man, dude. Right now, I kind of want to go with the upset, guys. I'm going to go with the upset. All right, here I'm going to stick with Ole Miss. I think these two actually, yeah, I'll stick with Ole Miss. We might have to come back and change it. You never know. Iowa State. Then here's where we got the Lobos, 26-7. It's actually a pretty close spread here, 3.5. Man, I didn't think I was going to be this much pressure, but doing this right here on camera got me a little nervous. Notable results. See, I don't understand that. The Lobos can put up points. It's their defense that really stands out. Their top 25 defensive efficiency, blah, 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 blah. Leading the paint. They won a tournament in 22. They went there to the game. Let's see what they say about these dudes. Marquette. And it's offense led by Cam James, plays a fast-paced and aggressive shooting from three. Defensively, they frustrate opponents with their slow pace and are among the nation's best in steals. All right, this one I'm sticking with Marquette. Can't even pick against Michigan State, guys. You can't pick against them. All right, let's go down then. We'll go over here. Actually, I'm going to go down just because my little box is on the right-hand side, so I'm going to keep it uniform. So that's the first round up there in the South region. In the West, got to go Florida. I think UConn's actually going to probably end up getting upset, if we're being honest. But the defense taking six. So it gets hard. Like a team like UConn, they're a 2-time defending champs, but they lost a ton of players. OU's look like loses to everybody. Yeah, I wanted to go with an upset, but I'm going to stick with them. I think Memphis pulls it out too. Maryland. Right here, I think I got to go with an upset. Let's see. Mizzou. Meh. They won some games. Let's see. Who else? Let's see, though. This is tough stuff right here, guys. Drake. And there's those memes going around about, like, Drake and Drake made it, not Lamar. If you know what I'm saying. They lost to Bradley, though. You lose to Bradley Braves. Mizzou. Man, this is a game. I got to go with the upset. We're going with Drake. Texas Tech. I want to go Arkansas. This is a game I was looking at. I want to go with Arkansas. But there's something, I mean, it's hard to bet against Kansas. Let's see here. They've beat a lot of good teams this year, too. Houston, Arizona. What about Arkansas? Kentucky. All right, I got to stick with Kansas. Man, I hate when this happens, when you're kind of just like picking all the good teams. I'm a little nervous. St. John's, man. We got to ride with the St. John's, with the Johnnies. The Red Storm, baby. Look at that. Dub. I got a feeling. I got a feeling about St. John's, y'all. All right, let's see. All right, so we finished down there. Now we get to the good stuff. All right, Duke, if they lost the first game, that'd be insane. Baylor kind of like sneaking in here. Look at these. That's what's funny. These are their notable games, and they're just losses. Like, what do I determine out of that? However, Baylor's organization is often exposed by strong interior players. Is that what these guys have? I don't know anything about Mississippi State, guys. All right, we're going with Mississippi State. What do I got here? 3, Ole Miss. All right, so down here, Oregon, Liberty. Damn, I kind of fucking with Liberty. Oregon Ducks. Let's see. So 28-6, 24-9. What is this? Dan Altman is continues to turn out 20 seasons. Everybody's on the side. They're ranked top 50 in offense and defensive efficiency. Ducks and U's experience, whatever. Don't count out Altman in March, whatever that means. Liberty. So I'll tell you what. It's got Liberty that we're top international threes. Damn, I don't know. This is a hard one. All right. Oregon or Liberty, guys? This is kind of the hardest one so far. Oregon, Liberty. Over here, I took Michigan. There's going to be upsets. That's the thing, is you got to pick some upsets. You have to. All right, I'm going to go with Liberty here. Going Arizona. Not going to look into it. Let's see here. This is a hard one, too. BYU, VCU. It's a tough one. BYU, 24-9 in the year. VCU's 28-6. And that's what's crazy about the college tournament is you see a lot of these teams have like similar records, and then they're completely different rankings, which usually due to their weakness or strength of record. So BYU or VCU, so much here. Richie Saunders, Igor Denham, or Deming, Max Shulga. What do they got for VCU here? Ryan Odom of UMB is the latest coach to take defense first round since tournament. The only team in the tournament to rank top 30 in steal rate, block rate, run out, multiple 6-win and 4 seniors starting, all of whom average double-digit scoring. They can be streaky as they chuck 3-pointers at a high rate, but they grab their misses. All right, guys, we're going with the upset VCU. Let's go. Wisconsin, tap in. I feel like it's upset, not upset. Try to pick the upset, don't pick the upset. And you obviously have some that are like going to win that are straight up, but that's not going to be every time. St. Mary's versus Vanderbilt. All right. Augustus Marcialonis. That's such a cool name. Paulina Marauskas. They definitely have some scouts that are out in Europe somewhere, to say the least, because how do you get two guys with these names? Augustus Marcialonis, Paulius Marauskas. They definitely got some scouts in Europe, guys. That's a fact. Probably a lot of them. These are two guys. They're probably cousins from back home. Got a lot of big wins. Gonzaga twice this year. USC, Nebraska, Vanderbilt. Let's see what they've been up to. I don't know. I don't like that. But you will probably say that they're in a tougher conference. SMC. All right, I'm going to stick with St. Mary's. Stick with Alabama, so no big upsets yet. Houston has SIUE. Is this Illinois? That's crazy. I didn't know that. SIU Edwardsville. Illinois in the building, guys. They're not going to get a win, though. We'll go with Houston. Georgia Bulldogs and Gonzaga. Who is this? Gonzaga kind of cheeks. Let's see. Gonzaga looking to make 10 straight Sweet 16 after winning yet another tournament. Bulldogs are providing experience of returning front court Graham. Then you see Sir Ryan Nimhard, Arkansas, Khalif Battle. Taking care of the basketball. Georgia. We on the grind in Georgia. As it did on the top seeds, Florida and St. John's. Bulldogs or them? Damn, it's closer. It's closer than you think. I already think I took a 9 seed, though. Let's see. So this would be an 8 and 9. I think I took an 8 and 9 already. Took Creighton over Louisville. Here, I got to stick with Gonzaga. McNeese. This will be a really good game too, man. McNeese got that squad. Clemson's got a lot of big wins, though. They lost to them. They beat North Carolina's whatever. They beat Duke. Beat Kentucky. And this is, I'm not using a lot of logic here, guys. I'm just guessing. McNeese. Illinois State Redbirds as a big win is a little sus. Memphis, they lost by 5. Let's see. What do I think? McNeese or Clemson. Did I take a 12 already? I hate doing this because this is what I end up doing. I'm like, did I take a 12? I need to take a 12. I need to take somebody. But do I really? All right, I'm going to stick with Clemson. I'm going to stick with Purdue. I don't even know who's here, but I'm taking Texas or Xavier over Illinois, weak as hell. I know U of I, guys. I know some people, know some fans. I don't see it this year. Definitely not. I didn't see it a lot of the other years either, but this year I definitely don't see it. Kentucky. Who is Utah State? Utah State only 5, not bad. New Mexico, they lost to them every time. They only beat them. Let's see what it says here. This is a third straight season NCAA tournament for Utah State. They've got a deep bench against top, including a win against St. Mary's and the Super San Diego State. They're much better on offense than they are on defense, shooting efficiently from inside and outside, but their free throw shooting could be a problem. UCLA. Bruins enter the NCAA tournament on a sour note following a blowout loss to Wisconsin in the quarterfinal of the Big Ten tournament. There's a streaky team that can do damage when it's playing well, and that showed based on the W's they racked up this season. They knocked these dudes off. Damn, I don't know. This one sounds like it could be an upset. I hate these. Let's see. Have I taken anybody to lose? All right, this is the one, y'all. Utah State, Tennessee. All right, so we're locked in. Now it'll get a lot faster. That took too long. I'm scared. All right, Auburn and Creighton. I got to stick with Auburn. Michigan and Yale. I'll go with Michigan. Michigan usually plays well around this time of year. Ole Miss and see, this is kind of dope that they do this. We could still look at a little like predictions. All right, let's see. Michigan State. Ole Miss. What can I read about Ole Miss? Tennessee, they lost. They got blown out. Tigers got blown out again. That was a minute ago. Iowa State. Cougars. The Cougars. Who do I want to pick? No, I'm going to go Iowa State. All right. Oh, man. Getting nervous. All right, so there we're gone. On to the bottom. Florida, definitely going to win. I think Memphis, I got 2 5 seeds, don't I? Damn. I don't know. That never happens. Let's see. Play sign, push them in transition. They have high block rate. Gonna go with motherfucking what's their records? 25-8, 29-5. Who do they beat? Some good games. Michigan, UConn. I'm gonna go with Memphis. Here I gotta make it interesting. St. John's, I still think will get out. I think Drake's got a little chance. Junior Bennett was over. We're riding the Drake train, y'all. I feel so zoned. I haven't even looked at the camera. That's how locked in I am. All right, Duke. I got Duke. Take Arizona. I could see a little VCU run this year, guys. I don't know. But 2 11 seeds, that seems kind of silly. I hate doing this, but Wisconsin. Liberty. Man, it seems like it's going to be one of those years, too, where, like, the random team just wins. Da-da-da. Oh, no, it's VCU. VCU. I already took who would pick Arizona. VCU and Wisconsin. I hate Wisconsin, too, man. For no reason. For no reason, I hate Wisconsin. Take a defense for the only team. Blah, 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 blah. Damn, it's so hard. I'm trying to pick too many upsets. We're locking in. You got to take chances. You want to win the money like I've done before. I'm a got experience. Got to take chances. Houston, I think, is going to make a little runski. Who's Purdue beat this year? Not a lot. Clemson, on the other hand, they got some dubs. I'll go Clemson. Damn, Texas or Xavier. I don't even know. Tennessee. I'll stick with Kentucky. All right, so this is the what? Sweet 16. Auburn and Michigan, Duke and Arizona, Iowa State, Michigan State, Alabama, VCU, Florida, Memphis, Houston and Clemson, Drake and St. John's, Kentucky and Tennessee. All right, now I'm scared because I don't know who to pick anymore. One of the favorites to win all this year. Things about something in aggressive defense. But here is a double machine. Match up physically. Damn, I don't know. It was a hard one. Let's start at the bottom. I'm going to just start doing the picks. All right, so now we're over here. I'm going to go with Duke. I think Duke's on a fucking warpath this year. I'm going to go Michigan State. I think Alabama. I think this is one will play out pretty straight up. I think Florida's on a mission. St. John's. Houston, man. That's crazy. Let's see these guys. They're battle tested. Avenger, uncase support second ACC semi-live. I like Houston, but to me, they're that team that always loses. Got to go with, I'm going to go with Clemson. Did I pick another 5? Oh. And now I Kentucky blue on his own. UK, and Volunteers strongest argument. All right, I'm going to say Tennessee. Music is all we got. I think Michigan upsets them. Taking Michigan over Auburn, guys. You got to take chances. I have to take chances. All right, after that, here we go. Michigan versus Michigan State. I think Michigan State again. They always make it. They haven't been there in a while. Duke and Alabama. Alabama made a pretty far run last year. This is part. This is gonna be a tough one because the Blue Devils look pretty hard to beat, but Cooper Flagg's hurt. I got to take the upset here. I'm gonna go Alabama. Then on this side, I'm gonna go with St. John's in Houston. So this would be, I mean, it's not crazy off having this many 2s and 1s. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. Michigan State, St. John's. I think it's a St. John's. I think it's a St. John's season. I'm going to go St. John's versus Houston. And I think in a crazy story, after all said and done, Rick Pitino comes back, wins the national championship. How many points will be scored in total? I say it's pretty, 70 to 65, 135. All right, so let's do a quick recap. Sweet 16, Auburn, Michigan, Duke, Arizona, Iowa State, Michigan State, VCU, Alabama, Florida State, Memphis, Houston and Clemson, Drake and St. John's, Kentucky and Tennessee. Then Elite 8, Michigan State versus Michigan, Duke versus Alabama, Florida versus St. John's, Houston versus Tennessee. And then I'm sus about that. I don't know. I don't think there's many 1s and 2s. We got to do a revamp here. Houston, I got them all the way. Tennessee here. I mean, I think that's the thing now, though. It's like all these teams, the best teams I feel like are going to win more often because a lot of these teams aren't together as long as they used to be. I mean, back in the day, you remember some of these mid-major teams, it's because these guys have all been on the team for 4 or 5 years. They redshirted. They've got to know each other. They've got to play with each other. And now it's like a lot of those players that stayed on those mid-major teams now end up transferring with some NIL money to a big team. So now I feel like sticking with some of those dudes, sticking with some of those teams that are really good is the way to go. So I'm going to stick with it, guys. How do I submit it? So submitting my champion, the St. John's, what is it, the Red Wave or something like that? I don't even know what their name is. The St. John with a Thunderbird? Come on, bro. St. John's team mascot. The Redman, now Johnny Thunderbird. What is that? Whatever. The Red Storm. There we go. So St. John's, Red Storm. My final 4 you got right here. Michigan State, St. John's in San Antonio, Texas, and Alabama, Houston. So my final 4 for this year, Michigan State versus St. John's. And on the other side, I'm going Alabama versus Houston. And something we probably didn't expect at all at the beginning of the year, I'm going to go with St. John's to win the 2025 NCAA tournament. Y'all, we're submitting. We're locked in. Come on, boys. Oh, I don't want to do this. No. Let's go. All right, so first game for the tournament. Tournament starts on Thursday. We got another play-in, or the play first 4, whatever you want to call it, is on right now. Next 2 are tomorrow. So we're going to find out what's going on. I did pick 2 of those, or one of those teams to make it. So I picked down here for Texas Xavier. Whichever one it is, I think they're going to beat Illinois. But we'll see what happens, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know who you guys picked. For my final 4, I got Michigan State, St. John's. Other side, I got Alabama and Houston. And then my championship pick for this year would be the St. John's, what's their name again? Red Storm over Houston. So 2 teams, red and white. I see the colors. I see the prediction. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a comment, hit like, hit subscribe. I'm about to go run and catch the rest of this game, y'all. Deuces.